Crap. I wasn't sure if that would work. Alright. Over here might be fine. Still that crest. I can't see that without thinking of blood elves. Wait, there's a dock over there? Huh. Magic 8 ball strikes again. Up we go. Alright. Let us see. Can't get to him. Don't have a good angle. Now I do. Control! Beautiful. F. Howdy. I never saw this place. Let's not get in the water with him. We can't fish him back out. And he will die. It's not. For a moment I thought those were bandages. And bloodied ones at that. No. Where the hell am I gonna dump the body? Need to find a good place where just gonna have to go back up, aren't I? It's just more of a pain now that I can't climb because I haven't. Oh, thank God. I was worried he'd turn around and see me. Those are kind of cool armored cars. The design is interesting. Not sure how too sure I am on it, but it's, yeah. It's better than the ones we've seen in Grim Dawn. The ones I've seen so far are just like always, you know, underside. Not exactly a reassuring thing if, you know, the only time you see the armored vehicle is when it's after being trashed. Then again, in their defense, the whole keep had been invaded by, you know, eldritch horrors. But still, if one could, you know, afford not to be pushed over. Like a lemon. Thought I heard someone unsheathing a sword. Thankfully, I think it was just him dropping it. You know, to go back to the thing I was saying earlier. I think they might be suspicious that I'm here. But, Trigon. I'm quite enjoying that. Crap.
We got someone skulking around.
Yep, they noticed me. 25. Nice. Didn't want to drop you, I was trying to loot. But, yeah, going back to Trigon, I'm actually quite enjoying it. I found it a lot of, I'm quite enjoying it. On episode 21, I think, of, well, the only season of it on Netflix.
I'll earn another promotion.
Well, as far as I know, there's only the first season on Netflix. I'm not sure if there's a second season, 10th season. There's only one on Netflix. And I'm quite enjoying it, actually. It's a good one. Like I said, I'm on like episode 20, 21. So it's after getting a lot sadder. A lot sadder. Crap. But it is quite enjoyable. Do find it rather funny at times. Though the funny times are kind of going few and far between. As the thing gets a bit darker. So, yeah. But still, that's not a complaint. I'm still enjoying it quite well, but it just... Oh, I remember breaking my ass laughing earlier. Actually, no, I'm there's still some really fun stuff later on, aren't there? Sorry, as I talk, sometimes I remember things, so I end up disproving the own argument I just made. I just remembered one of the funnier scenes later on. A character turns up, and it tells him, like, "Oh, you're so naive, I could have killed you 3 times since we began, buddy, buddy, bar." And he's just like, you know, he makes some comments, and he's looking very serious. And he's like, you know, since this conversation began, and he holds up his hands, I could have groped you 5 times. And when she said her thing, like a couple buttons popped off his top. When he says his thing, her top opens like halfway down, and you can see her bra and everything. I love it. And here's the main way in. So, covering Boulevard. Also, I couldn't remember if we used the key to access the door at the top. So, yeah, you'll have to go back and check the footage yourself. Basically, if you don't want to do the job for Slackjaw, for whatever reason, if you don't need the key to get in from the top, you can go up there yourself and still get the room that's up there. If you want to do that. So anyway, but yeah, there's some funny parts. I just kind of forgot my mind was kind of setting on the darker elements that were cropping up. Not cropping up, but some of the darker story plot lines that were appearing later on in this stuff. Like there's darker stuff earlier on, but you know, there's some new characters, new stuff were cropping up that weren't in the earlier episodes of the season. I was just kind of focusing on them, but there's still funny bits later on. Sadly, that's not a room I can access. Yeah, basically, ultimately, I'm quite enjoying it. I was just inaccurate with saying it wasn't. There was less funny bits. There's still funny bits. There's just a lot of darker, just generally sadder episodes later on. So yeah, I just kind of end up latching onto that over anything else. Okay, I've cleared out here. On principle, that sound is just like interesting death sound. Interesting. So anyway, that doesn't look good. Okay. Oh, didn't need to blink at all. I wonder who that is. Holds himself like Pendleton. I'm annoyed I fell down there. I've missed conversation now. Feck. Wonder, is there a way in? Nah, I doubt it. Yeah, that's Pendleton. Though I'm annoyed now, I've missed conversation.
Or red, perhaps.
Let me think about this. Waverly did always like black. Or was that Lydia?
Okay, I don't think I really missed an important conversation. He's just picking out what clothes he wants her to wear. Can we go up top? Yes. Wished. Nighty night, sunshine. There's a ruin around here. Somewhere. I'll worry about that in a second. Wait, what's that? Blood from the eyes. Hopefully not that isn't wrote in blood from the eyes. Huh. So anyway, where's the heart? It's just over there. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, they're passed out. Wished. They're there, but I don't know if they can see here. I'm gonna... You know what? No point in saving. We'll work it out if it goes wrong. Carry. Nope. They couldn't see us from there anyway. Booyah. What was I saying? For a moment there, I thought the guards were holding each other, swaying slightly. What's that? Still a line of trash? Yeah, they're both unconscious. Pick up the remedy. That is a very nice painting. I really like it.
Talk to that nice girl again. The one I told you about.
You realize you're at the Golden Cat, right?
Yeah, but she's different. She really likes me.
Idiot. She likes your money, not you.
You're just jealous.
Shut up.
I am, but you don't need to tell me.
You always amuse me.
Oh, that was close. Okay, no one's watching. Grab!
Stupid cut.
Okay. Tank. God. Ah, Christ. Like, speaking of God, the minister in the other thing, Trigun, is cool. No, the other guy's still here. But yeah, that minister's cool. So yeah. And I'm thinking of some stage grabbing the manga, because I assume that's probably somewhat different. The adaptions do change things. I know the first Hellsing series, it was completely different to the manga. For example, they don't fight Nazis. They fight incognito. But, it was basically a Blue Man Group reject. They fight him, but no Nazis, as far as I remember. Statue there. Reminds me of one of the ones I got with the DLC. Actually being somewhat methodical and competent here. Interesting statue. It's pointing away. Cool bit of artwork. Like I said, I really like that one. There we go. No, shouldn't do it again. I'm trying to conserve mana, so I have to use less Piero's stuff. Just pelting one guy with another guy. Here, some guy-on-guy action for you. The Fushishis will be pleased, or however the fuck you say that. Fujishis? I've never actually heard someone say it. So basically all them are this way.
I told her.
Generic talk. Please do not ask for credit. Whenever they say I have to keep this position, I keep thinking it means, you know, like pose, not job. Shit, 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 shit. Okay. Back. I can't save. That was a misfire. You know, I was hoping you'd survive there. Actually, what time? What time? What time? Oh, thank God. I hit the wrong button. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, yeah. Ooh, whoopsies. Those are a ton of cool paintings. So, anyway, you know what I'm thinking? I could probably hide the bodies in this room. Stack them on top of these. Have fun. C'est un ménage de trois. One of the few words I know in French. Well, few phrases. Ménage de trois, le petit mort, raison d'être. You know. Basics. Don't need any of them. Dam's office is this way. You think she should have noticed the door opening. Then again, I suppose she wasn't expecting Corvo to break in. Oh, that's a very nice painting. Those are cool. And again, that one, the one I like. Like the hair. Lord Morgan it's the three people I want. Lord Morgan Pendleton with Heya in the ivory room, second floor. Mr. Bunting with Betty in the silver room, second floor. Lord Curtis Pendleton with Violetta in the smoking room, third floor. I'll just lay her out the desk. Pfft, just fling her. Golden Cat Master Key. I know we're running low on beds, but I must have a room for the child. She's more important than you can guess, and recently she almost got away using the VIP entrance. That's why I decided to keep the Master Key in my possession. This girl must be cared for, even if she's a brat. I want her kept in a room to herself. A brat? It must be Emily. Let's let her sleep. And yeah, the VIP entrance. You can guess where that is. We've seen it. It's the powder room. Weeper identification and handling. Excerpts from notes by Dr. Giovanni on proper procedure for handling those infected with plague. Once a victim bleeds from the eyes, you cannot help them. Death is inevitable given our current understanding of the plague. However, by following protocol, we can limit its spread. All personnel handling Weepers, or those in the final stages, must consume liberal amounts of one of the available protective potions. Any variants will serve this purpose. So-called the elixir or Piero's remedy, for instance. A dose a day for the enlisted men, a dose twice daily for officers. Distance must be maintained either through the use of polearms or incendiary ranged weapons in order to avoid parasitic stinging insects that colonize the infected host. After that, strict washing procedures must be followed with regard to washing the metal kennels, transport paddocks, and carriages used to transport the infected to one of the deportation zones, such as the flooded district. Yeah. Now you looked over them. Ooh, that's a mark on the wall. Blood? Yeah.